Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I was blind, but now I see. Oh, but now I see. Oh, I see. Hey, thanks for watching that video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and thank you for sticking around to talk with me a little bit afterwards. So, the history of Amazing Grace. Maybe you know this part, maybe not. But Amazing Grace, the lyrics of it were written by a man named John Newton, and he was someone who actually participated in the slave trade. And it wasn't until later in his life that he recognized the evil of the slave industry and of human trafficking. And he became an active abolitionist fighting against slavery, trying to end it. And Amazing Grace, those lyrics were written out of his life and that transformation that he had. And he then went on to join with William Wilberforce in that fight against slavery, and they were able to, in 1807, pass the Slave Trade Act law that helped to abolish slavery in the British colonies at that time. And we know that in 1865, slavery was abolished in the United States as well. And prior to that, the numbers are devastating. There was almost 4 million slaves counted in the census of 1860 prior to the ending of slavery in the United States. So that's some of the history behind Amazing Grace and how it's connected to slavery. But why is that important for us today? Well, I want to tell you about slavery and human trafficking that is happening today. You might think, well, slavery ended, it's over. But based on some of the best estimates that they have today, there is 20 to 40 million people who are enslaved or being trafficked in the world today. That is not from 100 years ago, 200 years ago. That is today. And so I just want to share one small way that we can be a part of doing something about that. Hope Partners International is an organization that I have personally been supporting for a number of years now, and I believe in what they're doing, and I trust the people who are leading it, and they are helping to rescue children out of places where they are the most vulnerable for being picked up by these human trafficking organizations. And so they are helping to bring hope and to give life, to give education, to give love and a home for some of these children who have no other options ahead of them. And so I hope that you will check out what they have going on. I'll put a link in the description below where you can see what Hope Partners is doing and how you can be a part of helping them in their fight to bring hope to these kids. Thank you so much for listening and staying to the end of this video. I hope that it encourages you and inspires you to take action to make a difference in the lives of those who are most vulnerable. Thanks so much. We'll see you next time.